Hello everyone, Chris Ingram here, financial advisor and owner of Ingram Financial Solutions. Today I want to give investors two different year-end tax tips as we approach the end of the year. The first is sometimes referred to as tax harvesting, gain loss harvesting, or tax loss selling. The first thing to understand about this is that it only applies to your taxable accounts. This does not apply to your qualified retirement or tax deferred accounts such as your IRA, Roth, 401k, or annuities. This applies to accounts like your individual, joint, or trust brokerage investment accounts. Throughout the course of the year, you probably bought and sold some securities, and this potentially created a capital gains tax that you will have to pay. Capital gains taxes are the taxes you will owe the IRS based on any profits you made from buying and selling. Now, nobody likes to pay taxes. So what you can do is look at your portfolio and see if you have any investments that lost you money. If you sell a security at a loss, you can use that loss to offset your gains. Now you have to be careful here. There is something called the wash sale rule. The wash sale rule states that you are not allowed to claim the loss on that security if within 30 days before or after the sale you buy what's called a substantially identical security or acquire a contract to do so. So, if you want to take the loss and reinvest the money somewhere else, you need to make sure that it's in a security that's not considered substantially identical. Another way that you can play this game is if you've sold a few underperforming securities this year and you are now sitting on a sizable loss. $3,000 of that loss can be written off against your income, which is great. But what if you're sitting on a loss that's much bigger than $3,000? First, you could carry forward that loss to the following year. That's option number one. But you could also harvest some of your gains against the loss. For example, let's assume you have a security that you have a big gain and you know that you are going to pay capital gains taxes on it at some point when you decide to sell it in the future. Maybe you have been thinking about selling it, or you are worried about the taxes. Well, now is a good time to sell that security, book the profit, and let your losses offset the gains. Please keep in mind that you should always discuss this sort of thing with your financial advisor or your tax advisor before making any decisions. The second tip I want to pass on is the idea of buying funds in your taxable account late in the year. At the end of the year, funds pay out capital gains to their investors. These capital gains are not necessarily based on your investment in the fund or your profits or losses. These capital gains are based on the internal trading activity at the fund itself. If the fund purchased a security 6 years ago and they have decided to sell it this year, they are going to pay capital gains on that sale, and you as an investor are going to share in the capital gains, even if you only own the fund for the past year. Where this can really be painful is when you have decided to purchase the fund in November, you have only owned the fund for a month or so, and come tax time, you owe taxes on capital gains that you didn't participate in. You may even be down or at a loss from where you originally purchased the security 30 days ago, and you owe taxes. That can be a tough pill to swallow. So be cautious when purchasing a fund late in the year. Try to find out from the fund company if they are planning on paying out capital gains, how much they are estimating the payout will be, and what the date of record is. The date of record is the date that you need to be an owner of the fund in order to be subject to the capital gains. That way, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you should make the purchase. Maybe you should hold off until after the date of record, and maybe not. But you should make an informed decision and be aware of the possibilities. As always, thank you for checking out our website, Facebook page, or YouTube channel. If you know anyone who would benefit from seeing this video or any of our other videos, please tag them in the comments below, or feel free to share our video to their timeline or your timeline. Please like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more information on Ingram Financial Solutions, as well as videos and information aimed at helping you become better at managing your finances. If you have any questions you would like us to create a video or write an article about, please send us a message and we will try our best to answer it. Thank you again for watching.